Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, I know it's been a while, but I am back now and I'm back for good. A number of you guys out there have been asking me, DMing me, and also DMing Travel to Niger. If you guys don't know Travel to Niger, check the platform out on Instagram. It's a platform I created to help Nigerians and Nigerian travelers navigate better and smarter when it comes to traveling. So if you want information on visa on arrival, passport applications, what's going on, all the gist is there. So make sure you follow Travel to Niger on Instagram. Yes, so I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys with regard to COVID requirements of traveling to Nigeria, whether you're a vaccinated or unvaccinated traveler. Many of you guys are asking, do you still need to register? Do you still need to pay for COVID test on arrival and whatnot? I know some of you out there may be tired of these updates already, but I swear it's because you guys are asking for it. You keep asking me for updates, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to ensure that I provide these updates maybe once every 2 months, which is reasonable, right? Except something drastically changes with the travel requirements, for COVID travel requirements for traveling to Nigeria, I'll be updating you guys every 2 months. So make sure to like and share this video. And even if you already know what the requirements are, show some support, leave a comment below, engage with me. I love to see when you guys engage. It really makes me feel like I'm doing something important here. So leave me a comment in the comment section below. So what I'm going to do right now is actually head off to the official Nigerian government site for registering for COVID-19. And this is the nitp.ncdc.gov.ng website, right? On this website, you can actually find up to date the official protocols for travelers arriving in Nigeria, right? So this was last updated in April, right? And essentially what it states is that, I'm going to read this part out to you. Interim travel guidelines for passengers arriving in Nigeria. Just number 1, inbound passengers to Nigeria who are fully vaccinated against COVID are no longer required to carry out COVID-19 PCR tests before boarding Nigeria-bound flights. So if you have been fully vaccinated, you don't need to do a pre-departure COVID test. Number 2, it also states that fully vaccinated passengers arriving in Nigeria will not also be required to carry out post-arrival PCR tests or rapid antigen tests upon arriving in Nigeria. Again, fully vaccinated means that you don't need to do, you don't actually have to do any tests landing in Nigeria. So both before and after, if you have been fully vaccinated, you have no COVID testing requirement for traveling to Nigeria. Third point, it states here that children below the age of 18 will be accorded the same privileges as persons who are fully vaccinated. What does this mean? If you have a child below the age of 18 on the date of travel, they also will follow the procedures for fully vaccinated people who do not require any COVID test pre or post-arrival in Nigeria. So any child below 18 on the date of travel doesn't have to do any COVID test for Nigeria. Right? It then goes on to state in point 4 that inbound passengers who are unvaccinated, right, or partially vaccinated for COVID-19 shall take the COVID-19 PCR test 48 hours before departure and undergo day 2 and day 7 post-arrival PCR tests at their own cost. Right? So if you're partially vaccinated, maybe meaning you've only taken one of the 2 doses of, for example, AstraZeneca, right? It means you're partially vaccinated and you essentially will be following the same rules as unvaccinated people and will need to actually do a COVID test 48 hours before you travel and also on day 2 and day 7. And you have to pay for this, the post-arrival test before you travel out to Nigeria. Number 5, it states here that all inbound passengers must register via the online Nigerian International Travel Portal. So essentially anyone, whether you're a child, whether you're vaccinated, whether you're fully vaccinated, right, irrespective of who you are, as long as you're getting on a plane going to Nigeria, you still need to register on this portal, the nitp.ncdc.gov.ng site. You need to go on there. It's a very quick process. I'll link up the process in terms of where I actually detailed the registration process here, so you can check that video out so you can actually follow step by step and navigate completing the process to register. It then goes on to state that outbound guidelines, right? So this is for people that when you're leaving Nigeria, it states here, all passengers traveling out of Nigeria are, number 1, encouraged to have evidence of full vaccination against COVID-19. Again, they're saying you're encouraged to have evidence that you've been fully vaccinated. It's not a requirement. Except the country you're going to, of course, requires it. And this goes to point 2. It states here that comply with the COVID-19 guidelines of their destination or transit countries. It's saying that for you to travel out of Nigeria, you need to ensure that you're actually abiding by the rules, the COVID-19 rules for those countries that you're traveling to. And in addition, the countries that you're going to be transiting to get through to get to those countries. That makes sense, right? The third point, it states again, to familiarize themselves with the COVID-19 travel requirements of their destination and transit countries before embarking on the journey. Again. So with regard to Nigeria itself, when you're leaving the country, there isn't actually any requirement by Nigeria itself, right, that you need to do. It's more about the requirements of the countries you're traveling to and transiting through. And most likely Nigeria will check those documents before you're able to fly out. So if you don't have those documents that complies with the COVID travel requirements for those other countries, those countries that you're traveling to, Nigeria will not let you out of the country, if that makes sense. Yes, guys, so that was a really quick sort of, I guess, summary with regard to what the specific COVID-19 guidelines are as of today, the 22nd of September, right, 2022. I really hope this video has been super useful. I hope you're not tired of me creating these videos. A lot more is coming, a lot more ideas I have with this channel, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you made it to the end of this video, just say, you know what, Sassy, we missed you. Yeah, because it's been a while since I feel I've shared content on here. So Sassy, we missed you. I want to see that in the comments. I can't wait to engage with you guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.